Hey guys, my name is Rebecca, in case you don't know, and I've been meaning to do a video series for a while now, I guess, on different things that had to do with the album and how a lot of different aspects of it came together. And today I guess I want to focus on the artwork, the album artwork. Some of you guys have asked me about it, or have come up to me and asked me um, how that all went down, or who did it, or some people know who did it and still want information about it, and how that how that happened. Of course, the artist name is Noah Ray, and we are currently dating. We weren't when we first started, actually, with the album stuff. So I first met him 2 years ago. We competed in speech and debate together, and my brother knew him, and they would talk to each other, I guess, at tournaments. And then the regionals that he graduated a year before I did from speech and debate. There was a dance, and on the walls was just some mind-blowing artwork. It was incredible, but I remember noticing it and everything, but and I remember dancing with him and a bunch of other people that night at the regionals dance. And then afterwards, my brother Jake told me, he's like, "Hey, did you know that Noah Ray did all of that artwork?" And I said, No, I didn't. Are you serious? He actually did that. Like, I automatically assumed that it was some professional artwork and everything that they just found and put up or something like that. And I was really blown away. And so I messaged Noah over Facebook, and I asked him, hey, are you planning on going to school for this? Because this is really neat. And so I was just finding out some more information. And we started talking that way, and we just kind of chatted back and forth, and then the summer came, and we didn't really talk a whole lot until he challenged me to the ice bucket challenge. Yeah, that was fun. But then I was in the studio, and I was recording my music, and Robbie, the engineer, he told me, of course, that I should really start thinking about some album artwork, and I had some ideas in my mind, but, I'd always kind of pictured a photograph or something, I guess just basic CD. It's not that I hadn't thought about it, it was more like I thought I would know it when I saw it, and I just hadn't seen it yet, and I was like, oh man, yeah, this is coming up, I really do need to get on this. So, I thought of Noah Ray. I was like, hey, he's really good, and I would love to have him do the cover. It'd be kind of unique, and I'd be supporting another artist. So I messaged Noah, and of course, I guess, as you can see, he agreed to it. And yeah, so anyway, here were the first couple that came out of it. I'll admit, I really didn't know what I wanted, and I was probably a really terrible customer to work with, because I was like, well, I don't know, like, I want something colorful, I just, something that can represent the album, and of course, I was really vague. I didn't really know what I wanted, and then, Robbie was telling me that, I guess, statistically, albums that have a face on it sell better than albums that don't. So then I was like, okay, so now it has to have a face. So we played around with that for a little while, and I was like, well, why don't we just do something basic, like, why don't you just draw my face, I guess. And so he asked me to send a picture, and this is what came of that. This was the first thing he sent me. So it is an incredible drawing, as you can see, and this is the original. He gave it to me, so I'm really happy about that. But we didn't end up using it. I guess it didn't seem to fit, for whatever reason. It's beautiful. I love this thing a lot, and I kept it in my window for a while, and I think it's kind of yellowed back here from the line where the window was there. But yeah, so that was the first thing that we went through, and then of course there was my whole I want color thing, and so I also, if any of you guys know me, you know that I have a thing for trees, so he drew me a colorful thing for trees for possibly the back of the album. And so that was cool, and I really, really liked this, and we were going to just kind of see if it fit, and so there was that. Then he also kind of doodled this, and I really like this. We were actually planning on putting this on the back of the album for a long time. And he did that from a photo. And then, of course, y'all recognize this. This is the back of the album. And, of course, so I've actually had several people be like, why didn't you put that on the front of the album? That is amazing. Why wouldn't you put that on the front? It's a face. You know, it makes sense. Why would you put it on the back? And I don't know. Let me show you. So none of these things really fit with what I wanted on the front. Like, it just didn't seem to... It didn't really represent, I guess you could say, all of the songs. Like, sometimes different pieces of these would go well with a song or two, something like that, but there's none that really just encapsulated, if that's a word, the whole album well, and, you know, represented every single song right, so that, you know, when you saw that image on iTunes or something with that song, I wanted it to match all of them, not just a couple. But anyway, so he gave me this as just a gift. Y'all recognize this, I'm sure. This was a gift to me, and I had it in my room. I love this piece so much. This is like my all-time favorite piece by him, and I had it hanging, or maybe I think it was already hanging in my room at that point. And one day I was just like, ugh, like, what in the world? Like, what? Why am I not okay with any of these album covers? Because they're beautiful, but I just, none of them really fit. And then my eye just kind of glanced over and happened to look at that on the wall, and I was just like, that's it. This is it. And of course you may wonder why would I choose this one? And I think Noah kind of wondered why I would choose this one too. Poor thing, I really was kind of bad to work with there. But I don't know, for me, all of my songs, it's very much of a... I want people to be able to travel into time, or into a story, or into another character's life in my songs. I love storytelling. That's just what I love to do with my songs. You see that like in Aliens, I guess, Time Machine, Fireflies. All of them really are a story, and some of them are more specific stories, I guess. But they're all stories, and they're all meant to make the listener travel into time. And this kind of just seemed to represent it, because it was just one of the places. It's like a peaceful, foreign place. A place that's not home. Something that really ignites your imagination. And that's what I really want people to do, or that's what I want people to feel when they listen to my album. I really want it to ignite their imagination. And I chose this because that's what this piece did for me. When I look at this, it makes my mind just go like, whoa. Like, you know, just kind of want to jump in there and go into that world. I just love this piece so much. And since that did this for me, I thought, what better piece could there be to represent the album where I want my music to do the same thing for the listener? So, that is why I chose this piece. Now you know. You may still think I'm crazy. But yeah, anyway, so Noah is amazing. He is just the best artist I've ever seen in my life. So a lot of you guys know about the single Say Something that well, it wasn't, I guess it was just kind of a video cover that I did, and I brought Noah in to do that. So it was kind of around that time when we started dating. So right after that, we kind of had the talk and decided to start dating. But yeah, so he's given me lots of different art pieces since then, and this was the first art piece he ever gave me. And it's Augustus Waters, because at the time, The Fault in Our Stars was like my all-time favorite movie, and it still is. It really is. I love that movie, and I think Augustus is awesome, and it's just an awesome character, and he drew it, and it was amazing. It was really amazing. So this is the first one he gave me ever, and I almost died. He did this one. This is, let's see, no. Oh yeah, this one. Great Gatsby. Yeah, we're both big fans of The Great Gatsby. And this was another one from that. It's amazing how much detail he can get into all these little things, huh? And, oh! This is, his little sister Natalie did this. She's also a very good artist, and she drew the pony version of me, and I think that's awesome, and I still have this to look at. I still love looking at this. So, shout out to Natalie, you're awesome. And, oh yeah, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., another favorite movie of mine. He did this for me, and he also did another one of the girl as well, Alicia Vikander, that was in there, but I really like this one. And this was actually the sister, well, I guess it's a piece of art in the same line as the cover art. So this was something else from that general scene, but I really, really like this one as well. But yeah, so that's about all I have that I'm going to show you and everything today about that. But if you guys have any project that you need an artist for, he can do anything. He really can. He has never ceased to amaze me with what he can draw. So I will be putting a link to him down there, probably to his Instagram and things like that, his name, contact information, things. And then also, if you guys do want to buy my CD, I have a website, and you can go and you can buy it, and if you buy it online, then I will personally mail this, and I will personally put in a business card with my signature on the back. And if you want, I guess well, I'm not sure how we can do that, but anyway, I'll make sure that my signature gets in there somewhere. And so yeah, if you want to buy that, and of course I'm on iTunes as well, so you can look me up on iTunes, and I'll put a link for both my website and iTunes down below. And of course you can follow me on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, so I'll try and post links to all of those. And yeah, just follow me on all those to keep I don't know what I'm saying here. I guess just to keep up to date. That's what I'm gonna say. To keep up to date on everything that I'm doing, and for more videos. This one was probably a little bit long-winded, but hey, I will shut up now. But yeah, that's the artwork, and I really wanted you guys to see that. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that a lot, and hope you guys have a nice of your day. A nice rest of your day. There we go. A nice rest of your day. Alright. See you later, guys.